Good morning, Bus Bus Nation. We are going to record this intro one last time. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to an all new episode of the Wave Your Flag podcast. Wave Your Bus Bus today. We are joined by queer icon, queer legend, queer mother,
Mother,
Megan.
mother to none, except for all of these children.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, all y'all acting like children out there, giving her work. But we are joined with a very special interview guest as well, Typhoid Mary.
Let's get
She will eat you
sickening.
down. She will smack you in the face and tell you to sit for her interview. So make sure you listen to the entire episode because she is joining us in the second half. So
Yes.
straddle up, toddlers. um,
Okay.
all right. Welcome back to Bus Bus Nation, everyone. This is the Wave Your Flag podcast, and we are joined by our very special guest today, Typhoid Mary. Megan?
Good morning, divas. It is me, TV, magazines,
Oh,
and Times Unions voted Best Drag Performer 2025, Typhoid Mary.
Hell yeah.
hell yes. So, Typhoid, how have you been doing? Give us the scoop. What's going on in your life?
Well, currently I am in recovery mode. We had the second iteration of Fur Trade last night. So, for those who don't know, Fur Trade is this little bear party that I am trying to get started in the city of Troy. Um, It was great. It was fantastic. We had a little costume contest. All the sluttiest little bears were out. It was really, really a fantastic time, and I could not be any happier with how it went.
So, what song did you perform last night, if you don't mind me asking?
I decided not to go in drag. I did like a little cute
Ooh.
clown boy
Okay.
beat, and um I was really teetering with, oh, I should do this. It's my season. Let me do drag. But then I was like, you know what? I was like, no, this is not about typhoid. This is
No.
about the person outside of typhoid.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're also allowed to nurture that person and fill that cup. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep, yep, yep.
And my cup last night runneth over with
Love that.
bears.
Yes. So speaking of drag, I know you've been doing drag for a while, but when did you start doing drag and what really made you want to get into this new world of discovering yourself and expressing yourself?
So technically, I started drag in 2019. Um, but I first discovered my local drag scene back in, I want to say 2017. There was a good like 2, 3 years before I started actually doing drag. Um, the real like kickoff situation that made me want to do drag was I went down to New Paltz and I saw the House of Peculiar perform. Rest in peace. I mean, they're all still around, but like they're all in like the city and like a million other different places. Love them down. Um, and I saw Vila Peculiar do a like 10, maybe even 12-minute mega mashup of the entirety of Lord's melodrama album. And at the time, like that album had just came out not too long ago, and it was already a favorite. Like it was already platinum in my household. And I remember being at, I think it was called like Joe's. It was like some dive bar that's like not even around anymore. And I remember being in the crowd watching Vila perform and do this amazing mix that was all based off the motions of going through an abusive relationship. And as
Hmm.
someone who had just recently exited one at the time, I was in that crowd
Hmm.
sobbing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sobbing. Like it was so, like it reached me on such a different level
Yeah.
Hmm.
that I remember the next morning reaching out to Vila and being like, hey, like this was like I need you to know like this really touched me in a way that I've never been touched before by performance art.
Wow.
And that was kind of I mark that as the catalyst
Yeah.
of me starting
Hmm.
to do drag because
Yeah.
it was sleeping on that and being like, I want to do that. I want to be the person on the stage having
Yeah.
doing something for someone in the crowd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just really speaks to how powerful
Hmm.
art and I drag as an art form is.
Absolutely. And especially
Yeah.
like as queer people, like
Yeah.
drag truly is one of like our like staples of
Yes.
like queer art.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I love that.
So, what are some of the challenges you had when first starting out then?
Um, aside from learning how to do my makeup, because
Hmm.
there was a lot of there was a very long rough period.
Yes.
If you go back far enough on my Instagram, you can
Hmm.
see those rough periods, but also it doesn't matter because like listen, I was giving it. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
was serving, I
Yeah.
was
Hmm.
delusionally confident, which I still am today, but uh some of the challenges that I faced were uh, the lack of acceptance
Hmm.
in the Albany drag scene at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Because you weren't doing like Rue Girl style.
yes,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
also was one of, if not the only, bearded performer at the
Yeah.
Hmm.
time.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
actually
Yeah.
think it might have just been
Wow.
at the time. I think it was me and Rosetta and maybe Opal at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Um, so it
Typhoid
was
out here starting trends.
yeah, I know
Yes.
trendsetter,
Yes.
trend alert,
I
but
kind of want to piggyback off of that question real quick.
Yeah.
oh
That
yeah,
like
yeah.
with your challenges when you first got into drag, if you
Okay.
had one piece of advice you could give to baby drag queens or someone just starting out in drag, what would you like to impart on them?
Oh, okay. I love this question because genuinely,
Yeah.
my my advice is always to be kind. Like I
Yes.
know that like a lot of people's drag sonas are very like ooh bitchy
Right.
and catty and but honestly, like you can do that if it's coming from like a place of love.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've
Be
always said.
kind and not in the
Like
Ellen DeGeneres way.
be kind
Yeah.
exactly, never in an Ellen way. Um yeah, always be kind because that's just kindness will get
Yeah.
you farther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It truly
Hmm.
will. There's no reason to be like nasty, especially when it's like
Yeah.
2 a.m. at the club.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like if you're being nasty to me at 2 a.m. in the club, like I will throw
Yeah.
hands. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Hmm.
Like be fucking for real. Um, but some other challenges, but yeah, primarily the main challenges that I faced was just sort of like a lack of acceptance. And it was one of those things where I just was like, okay, well, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care what everyone else is doing. I'm going
Yeah.
to continue doing what I want to do.
Hmm.
Um, and here I am.
And that's how you became Time Magazine's Performer of the
Exactly.
Year.
And that is exactly how I became Times Union's voted best drag performer of 2025 because it truly is.
Hmm.
Um, it is. That's what it's about. It's about connecting with people and the crowd.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
staying
also, wait,
true.
my other advice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
learn how to do crowd work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Talk to the people who are
Yeah.
coming to your
Yeah.
shows.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, they are the reason that you are able to perform
Yeah.
Yeah.
genuinely.
Yeah.
Because I say this especially at like all my 9 pin gigs now when I'm like I'll do the whole bit of just being like, Times Union's voted best drag performer, blah, blah, blah. Like I'll continue doing
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
then at the end of the night, I'll be like, okay, listen, guys, I'm like, I know I've said it a lot, but genuinely thank you because I would not have gotten to this
Yeah.
place
Yeah.
without all of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's community effort.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. And say,
Yeah.
I know you've been out here. I remember like around 2020, I had
Mm-hmm.
a friend who had been living in, I think, in Colorado and then came back here and they were living in Troy and they were like, oh, there's this new drag queen, Typhoid Mary. And I was like, that name is so cunt. Like, but I remember even back then, like you're putting around events and doing different stuff that like you've had your boots on the ground for a while, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Sorry, you
Yeah.
froze for a second there.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I was actually doing some research, and there actually was. So your name is after Typhoid Mary, right? Like the
Yes, it's
historical figure. So
yes.
can you tell the audience a little more about that?
Yeah.
Sorry to go off on a
No,
tangent,
you
but
don't. Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
No, 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 no. So my drag name comes from two places, actually. So, like you brought up, Mary Mallon, she was the first asymptomatic carrier of typhoid fever. She was a private cook, if I remember correctly, or she was just a cook in general. But she was carrying typhoid fever and she didn't wash her hands. So every time she wiped her ass and then prepared food, she would literally be giving typhoid fever to her patrons. Um, and I just really resonated with the whole digging in your butt. So, um, no, I really resonated with the fact that she was also, she was a chef, she was a cook.
Mhm.
And for those who don't know, before I started doing drag, I actually went to culinary school and I
Yeah.
have a
Ooh.
culinary degree.
Oh,
I know,
I
podcast
love
exclusive.
that. I love that. I'm a huge home chef. I love to cook. Well,
I
home
love
cook.
it.
I won't
Well,
say chef.
this was also not one of the questions I sent you, but what food dish most defines you?
Ooh, I like that one.
oh, oh, wait, that is a fantastic question.
You don't
Yeah.
have to
Um,
answer it now if you need to
Yeah.
think about it, but
we're gonna put a pin in
yeah,
that and we're gonna
Yeah.
circle back
yeah,
to it because I didn't mention the second person I am named after.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So there is a Marvel supervillain. She's kind of a B-lister. She's a Daredevil villain,
Ooh.
and her name is Typhoid Mary.
Oh.
And I figured the name Typhoid Mary, like having it be like all nerdy and uh having it be a part of like food culture and nerd culture, I just was like, oh, that very much encapsulates
Yeah.
me. And as far as I know, there's no other drag performer named Typhoid Mary.
Love that.
So right,
Love
right.
that.
That's a oh, that's
Wow.
my
yeah.
that's
There's
another
so
piece
many
of
elements
advice.
that like relate to you as the person that is in your name. That is really cool. That's so more in
Absolutely.
depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also another piece of advice that I want to give people
Oh yeah.
is when you're picking out a drag name, make sure no one else has it.
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
username already
Yep.
taken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Retype it.
Uh-huh.
13 characters or less.
Yep. Street you grew up on, first pet. Don't name it
Yes.
after anything in your password,
Okay.
but
No, just go full fishing. Um, okay, but a food that would describe Typhoid Mary. She would be a spicy tuna roll.
Ooh.
ooh,
Why?
okay.
Because not only is she spicy, but baby, she is raw
Oh.
and
Mhm.
a little fishy. Just
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
just
I
a
love
smidge
just
that.
a
fishy.
smidge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishy. But like
So, yeah.
stinky, not um not the other term.
Yeah.
What is one song that you will never perform or touch ever again? Like, are there any songs you have banned from your sets?
So I it's really funny. So like when I first started doing drag, I performed Green Light by Lord
Mm-hmm.
a lot. Like
Mhm.
a lot. Like I
Yep.
very much became the person who like people would be like, "Oh, are you performing Green Light tonight?" And I'd be like, Hmm. Well, funny thing. Um, I would like to say green light, but I've also started performing it again. So,
Yes.
and here we are.
That's amazing.
There's genuinely, I feel like nothing that I would never perform again. Oh wait, that's actually a lie. Just kidding. Um, a couple weeks ago, I hosted Grit and Glam for Starling Silver,
Hmm.
and I made a 5 minute mix where I impersonated Starling, and I told her I was just like, you better be out because I'm doing this mix once and never again. So we answered the question of where does the DJ go that night, and that's what's important.
So now, what would be one song or mix or routine that you would always want to do? That's like
Yeah.
something that's, like,
Like it pop-up gig type of
yeah, like,
moment.
oh, this is gonna
Like,
be a crowd pleaser. This is what I love. I feel it in my
yeah.
bones, like that type of.
I love that question. Okay, because I literally a few months ago just made a I was like, let me get a little more organized with all my mixes. So I just made a folder called Typhoid Staples that I literally sent to like all the DJs that I work with. And I'm just like, listen, this is like a break glass in case of emergency thing. If
Yeah,
I'm like not feeling it, or if the crowd is just like needs something else than what I have prepared.
yeah,
Um, so I'm gonna give you my top three.
yes.
Yes.
My top three, always prepared, like ready to go on the fly, are one, my driver's license mix. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's the one where I am like
Please have to.
sitting the whole time and I'm miming that I am driving. And the gag is that I run someone over with my car. Right. Baby's first vehicular manslaughter. Shenanigans ensue. I throw the body into the river. It's I'm not explaining it very well. It's very funny. It's
It sounds
so funny,
hilarious.
in fact, that someone a little more upstate completely stole the mix from me and used it in a competition.
No.
I know, gaggy.
No.
Um, they won the competition. So
Well,
No.
I would like to think that I
it's
also
your
won the
win. Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
100% your
Right.
win.
It's
Yeah.
100% my win
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Literally, I had people sending it to me and they're like, "Isn't this your driver's license mix?" And I would sit there and I was like, "Oh my fucking
It's
God."
very like Bring It On, the Clovers versus
Yeah.
the Toro.
Oh, literally. And I'm Eliza Dushku. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
The
Yes,
girls were
movie?
gagging.
It's
Like,
Oh, I actually just said that recently. I was just like, in a biopic, who would play Typhoid Mary? And I was like, Eliza Dushku. But it had to be like an early
yeah.
2000s biopic because
Yeah.
Eliza Dushku does not act anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, okay, number two is my little Numa Numa mix. It's
Numa.
got yeah, Numa 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 Numa
Mhm.
uh it's very stupid. It really is one of those things because it's just like, why is a drag queen performing this? And it's also got little sound bits from Pearl where she's like, no, I'm a star, please, I'm a star. Um, because why not? Why
Yeah.
not
Oh,
cut the Numa Numa with just some classic horror? And three is actually a mix that I just made this year that I'm in the process of beating to death. It is my Philomena Kunk uh,
oh,
Pump Up the
okay.
Jam mix.
Yes.
Pump Up
Yes.
the
Yeah,
Jam.
you performed that at the Twilight Market, right?
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
I loved that.
It's
That she
so yeah, how does Philomena come in? Because
yeah.
I love was it Diane Morgan? It's her real name, I think.
I think so. I think Dan Morgan's right.
Yeah.
No, genuinely one of my favorite mixes. I am fully beating it to death this year. I It came to me in a fever dream back in March, and I'm like, here it is.
Wow.
Best fucking mix.
That sounds incredible. I
Yeah.
need to see that expeditiously.
Oh, absolutely. I've got clips floating around on my little Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes, I gotta check that out.
In honor of Coming Out Day in October, would you be comfortable in sharing your coming out story for those who are maybe discovering themselves still?
Yeah.
No, we're ending the podcast right here.
Oh.
Um, no, just kidding. So it's actually really funny. National Coming Out Day falls on my biological birthday.
Oh, wow.
Um, so it's like it's very like a little ironic. It's very fun though. My coming out story, not so much. Um, it's funny now. Back
Hmm.
then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
the long and short of it is I had just gotten into like my first little relationship in high school, and I ended up leaving my Facebook up on the family
Hmm.
computer.
Oh,
And
Mm.
my father,
it's an awful.
being discussed
Wait,
things with my mom, they
I'm
actually,
so
oh,
sorry, but it froze a little.
Like at the
oh,
worst
okay.
time.
Where do you
Yeah.
want me to restart from?
Um,
You
your
just talked about
father,
your Facebook
yeah,
was found on the family computer.
Okay.
yeah.
Is that my camera? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so it's a funny story. My father, it's a funny story. I ended up leaving my Facebook on the family computer on, and my father, the snoop that he is, decided to go through my messages and everything, little invasion of privacy, but not Cardi B style. And him and my mom like discussed, sort of how to go about it. And the funny part looking back on it is the fact that I had planned on coming out to them sort of like a week after they decided to sit me down and be like, hey, so your father went through your messages on Facebook and we saw some things and we just
Oh,
want to see where like you're at, like with what's going on and like your
oh,
sexuality. And I just was like, work. So here
yeah,
it is.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, like my parents and I, we laugh about it now
Yeah.
because it's just
yeah,
like there's one of
yeah.
those things where it's just like, as queer people, you are constantly coming out in
Yes.
Mhm.
every facet of your
Yeah.
life. Like there's going
Yep.
to be the first time you officially come out, and then every
Mhm.
time after that, you are always coming out.
Yep.
And like my parents and I laugh about it now because we're just like, oh, it wasn't the right way to do it, blah, 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 blah. There's no right way to do it at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's my little coming out story was my parents snooping on my Facebook and being like, well,
Mhm. I
gay.
mean, if you want to hear mine,
Yeah,
I
I'd
was
love
in
to.
like high school or junior high, whatever,
Mhm.
and this little twat posted a picture on Facebook and tagged me in it, and then I got home and my mom was like, "Clock it."
Oh, she was like,
She
gay.
gagged. She gagged me. She was like, "I knew, bitch." She was like, "Mm-hmm." She was like, "Uh-huh."
Was it?
There were signs. Yes.
I didn't know.
Oh
Hey,
my God, we
yeah,
are
they live
learning.
somewhere else, yeah.
Oh,
But so yeah.
And my coming out story is
Yeah.
still, I would say, unfolding. Well, not really. Like, I mean, it's not like I identified as straight for quite some time because that was the easier thing to do in a binary world, is to say,
absolutely.
oh, I don't have to be introspective about this other part of me because this part fits in that, whatever. But it never felt correct when I'd be like, I'm straight. And then one
Right.
day it was just like, oh, I'm queer. That does feel correct. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is what fits. And then it's just kind of like I never really had like a big discussion with my parents. Like it wasn't like in high school,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? That it's like I think I said to
Yeah.
my mom at some point, like, I'm open to dating more than just men. At this
Hmm.
point, she's like, okay, cool.
Well, I mean,
Like it wasn't.
sexuality is a
Yeah,
spectrum, and
yeah. And sometimes you can be in
Absolutely.
your
yeah.
30s and figure it out.
Oh, absolutely. It's one, never too late.
Yep.
And two, it really is. It's a spectrum and it's a very fluid spectrum.
Yes,
Yeah.
for
Um,
sure.
because like even though like I I feel like I've moved away from the term gay when describing my sexuality.
Yes.
And I really do. I love the umbrella term of queer because
Yep.
I
Hmm.
very much love femme presenting people. I love masculine presenting people. Like, I just love people.
Yeah, yeah,
I love people.
I agree.
Yes.
And baby, love is love. Happy
Yeah.
Pride.
Happy Fall Pride.
Happy Fall Pride. I kept saying that last night at Bear Party. I'd be like, oh my God, bears, thank you so much. Happy Pride. As an ally, I really appreciate you being
Yes.
here.
As an ally to the bear community,
As an ally to the bear community, thank you. I hate
I will
Ozempic.
say
Gia put it best. There's room for
there
everyone.
is there actually is room for everyone.
Exactly. There really is room for everyone, baby.
I was gonna say I feel like I haven't seen that many like bear focused events for the area, so that's cool that
Thank
like
you.
it's starting to. I used to drive by on one of my jobs. Oh, I'm a nanny, so I've worked for different people, different families, blah blah blah. One of the routes I used to go along, there was a house in Clifton Park, and it had a bear flag
Yeah.
that was hanging out
Oh
like a
my
bear.
God.
Yeah, yes, like the
Love that.
brown stripe
Ally.
and the paw. And I was just like, I
Ally.
would love to just like see what they're about.
You
Like,
know, it would be so funny if it was just like a straight couple and and they had a kid that was like, I like that flag. Can we get one?
with their
You
matching
know?
Honda Fits
Like,
or like the
yeah.
box like the Honda Fit. I think that's they had the same
Oh,
car in different colors. I was like, but
okay. Now
Oh,
that is
that's a
not
bear
a
couple.
straight couple. That's not a straight couple.
They're bear
So
down. Bear
yeah,
down.
yeah.
No, thank you. So one of the things that I've really wanted to focus on this year, aside from like
Yeah.
really of producing
Hmm.
more events, more drag events,
hmm,
and really just honing that skill, is also producing some non-drag events.
yeah.
So we started
I
with
love that.
the first iteration of Fur Trade back in August
Mhm.
on the hottest day of the year. I swear, I felt so bad. My DJ, like, no one was inside dancing because it was so hot,
Yeah.
and my DJ was like, is it my music? And I was just like, dude, it is not your
No, baby,
music.
it's the
I was
heat.
like, everyone is coming up saying how much they love the music. It's the fact that the building is 110
Yeah.
degrees and everyone is fat. So
And
I'm
that's
like,
counting the
please, we're at
humidity.
a bear party.
Yeah.
Last night was great though. Like, um, the vibe was just, it was perfect. Like, everyone was dancing, everyone was having fun. The go-go bears, they were just like in their element. Like, it was just so like chef's kiss, iconic. But yeah, I want to start doing more events that are not solely drag
Yeah,
focused.
Hmm.
Because I already do like drag bingo, drag
yeah,
Yep.
trivia, drag
Yep.
brunch,
yeah.
my normal drag
I love
shows.
that. Have more sort of queer focused events.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something this area is needing, I
Yeah.
would say.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of um like we have the big gay market, we
Mhm.
have
Hmm.
like
I think I'm gonna go. Okay.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
is happening.
yeah, yeah. I figured I'm
Yeah.
in the area. Why not?
oh my God, they're fantastic. I love
Yeah.
love Sirens so much. Um but yeah, there's all these like little pockets of like queer
Hmm.
community
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
outside of like our two watering holes.
Yep.
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 Um and I this is my hot take. Ready?
Yeah.
Podcast hot take. Let's
Yeah.
wave our flag.
Yep.
I truly believe that after 2020, a lot of the queer community
Hmm.
was sort of like taken out
Yep.
Yep.
of community, and
Mm-hmm.
now it's time to like get back in. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like these little pockets are great, and we need to foster the pockets
Hmm.
outside of the watering holes,
Yes.
uh
Yeah.
Agreed.
because we shouldn't just be relying on two staples
Hmm.
that
Right.
might not be there
Yeah.
forever.
Right. Because we used to have more. Like there used to, I forget, I was watching, this is so obscure, but there was like a video I found on YouTube about queer Albany history
Oh
and
my God,
like
I love
just
that.
talking about the stuff that like was even
Yeah.
there in the 90s and the early
Yeah.
2000s and the bar that
Hmm.
like are no longer
Yeah.
there. So it's your
Yes.
point that like we might not always have rocks and waterworks. It's just
Correct.
we need to invest in our communities and
Yeah.
in ourselves to be there because
Yeah.
all of this that's going on, we need each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it really is about that. And that's why I'm just like, um when people come up and they're like, "Oh my God, I had no idea about your events." Like I really do try and
Yeah.
kill them with
Hmm.
kindness because I'm just
Yes.
like,
Yep.
"Oh no, like
Yeah.
it's okay. I've only been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Like I've only been producing shows for about 5 years now. I'm glad that you're on board now.
Yeah.
Um, but no, it really is about fostering those little pockets of community because at the end of the day, it's it's not these staples that
Yep.
will protect us. It is the
No.
community that will
Yep.
protect us.
Yep.
Hmm.
Agreed. Agreed.
Thank
So
you. I will
before
be running for
we,
mayor. Sorry.
yeah,
And I will be
vote
voting for
for
you.
her. Yeah.
Exactly. Voting
But
starts in January.
before we get to the last couple of questions, I want to do a quick rapid fire game that is drag queen name or celebrity offspring,
Oh,
where you
hell
have to
yeah.
guess if it's the name of a
Okay.
drag queen or a celebrity's kid's name.
See, I'm really good with
Um,
celebrities, so I and any
ooh, some
drag
of
queens
these are
will.
tough
Okay,
though.
we'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna start with an easy one, however. Northwest.
Well, that's Kim and Kanye's eldest.
Wait, I think she froze
Oh
again. Oh
no.
no.
I'm calling production.
Wait, yes.
Okay. There we go. Now we're back.
Okay.
Okay. Give me an easy one. Let's go.
Yeah. Northwest.
So that is definitely if I am familiar with my celebrity culture and my drag culture. Hold for applause.
Hmm.
Thank you. Um, that is a celebrity child.
Yes.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was featured on FKA Twig's song, and
Yeah,
that is the
Yeah.
I
only reason
was
I know
doing.
her.
I was like, what are we doing? I was so excited for that album, and then it was like Northwest on a song, and I just
I,
ah.
yeah,
If you're gonna
I'm
give me a
not gonna
nepo baby,
Oh my
talk.
like
God.
make the talented
After
one.
this interview, though, we have to talk about Kim's new line of Skims, but that's
Oh,
later.
yeah, that's
That's
later.
later. Uh,
The bush.
the Bush.
She's selling a Merkin.
But
Like I can't.
okay, Blair St. Clair.
Oh,
I'm unfamiliar with their work, but I'm pretty sure they're a drag queen.
that
Yeah,
she is.
correct. All right. Summer Rain.
That's is that no? Is that Sheena's
That's,
daughter from?
I was gonna say, that's a celebrity, baby, is it not?
Yeah,
Okay.
ex Tina.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
I was thinking Sheena from
No.
oh, love Xtina. Okay, maybe I'll show you how to burlesque. That's crazy.
Sienna Princess.
Feels
If
like
the
that's
last name is Princess, good chance it's a drag queen.
No, it's Sierra's baby.
uh,
Sierra.
that's
Uh-huh.
close.
Fuck. Okay. Well, okay. Rapid fire. Give me the next one.
All right. Sparrow James Midnight.
That's a celebrity
Oh,
baby name for
no,
sure.
that's a drag artist.
No, Nicole Richie's
Oh,
Nicole Richie's kid.
what? I'm like, that is a
That
drag
shit to be a
king.
good name.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Megan's gagging you right now. Um, Jocelyn Fox.
Oh my God, Jocelyn.
Oh, that is a celeb. No, I'm kidding. That's a drag queen.
Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
Okay, this one's a tough one. Magnolia Crawford.
Magno.
I heard this name in a dream one time,
Sure, it wasn't a nightmare.
and it's all coming back to me right now.
It's all coming back.
And truly, I believe that this is drag queen.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Venus Delight.
Oh, that's a drag queen.
Drag.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
The drag.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. If there's one thing, I'm always right.
No. No.
No. So
No.
you're disagreeing with me? I'm a guest here. Right, exactly. I
No,
got
I
10 out
said
of 10
now.
questions
Oh,
correct.
I
now,
said no.
now.
This one's gonna be a tough one.
Okay.
Petal, Blossom, Rainbow.
Isn't that Trisha Paytas's kid?
No?
That's a celebrity kid, is it not?
But that
Cardi B just named her third kid Blossom, but I don't know if it's Petal
Hmm.
Blossom. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go with celebrity
It sounds
name.
like a drink you order at the bar, like
It
the Petal
does.
Blossom
Like
Rainbow.
a
Oh, that is a
springtime limited
$21
cocktail.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has like the glitter in it.
Yep.
Yes.
But
And they say it's for two, but it comes in
yeah,
like a very small bowl, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, this is pathetic. Why did I pay $21
yeah.
for this? You should be paying
Yes.
me to drink
Mhm.
this.
That is the offspring of Chef Jamie Oliver.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so I have this thing when it comes to celebrity kid names. They are not
Yeah.
their legal names. Those are fully fake names to protect their identity until they turn 18. I am so like tinfoil hat about this because I'm just like, what the fuck?
See, I think it's that they are trying to brand their children from
Yeah.
birth more so,
Oh,
which is a little weird. Like, I know, like,
yeah,
listen, I love Beyonce down. I've been a Beyonce fan since Destiny's Child, late 90s. Like, I've been there.
right.
However, like 2 days after Blue was born, she was a LLC or something. Like, her name was like
Yeah.
already trademarked. Like, there is, I think, a lot of business strategy mindset that goes into some of these bonkers names.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter, Apple. I remember when that
Oh,
happened, and everyone was like, "Oh," and now I'm like, "Oh, that's like a full-blown
I mean,
teenager, but it's going to be a brand."
at least she didn't name her Goop. So,
Goops and gagged.
okay.
Okay.
As I have a couple more.
Yeah,
Oh,
Esmeralda Amanda,
drag queen.
drag. Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's kid. Mimi, I'm first.
Oh, wow. Gee, I wonder. Come on, you gotta give me some
I
hard
yeah,
ones.
I
But
think I have
that
to
is
phone a friend.
Yeah.
that is exactly. Hello. Hi. Yes, this is TV and Magazine's Typhoid Mary. I'd love it if you could answer this question for me. No, that is a drag queen.
And the last one, India Rose.
Celebrity
That's a
baby name.
celebrity child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that I feel like I knew. Like
I
that
feel
was just
like
pulled from the darkest reaches of my mind. Like I stored that away for this moment.
I'm gonna say, as someone that watches a lot of reality TV from other countries like Love Island, you can't listen. I was on a Love Island train when no one else was in 2018.
Damn.
However, there's a lot of British people and a lot of
Yeah.
Australian people that just name their kids India in a way that like we don't have Indias
Well, that's
here.
where they stole the spices
I
from.
know.
So
That's
like
fine.
it
Right.
makes sense.
I
Like,
know that they're called. I know,
Right.
yeah.
They're
but I'm
like,
like,
this
it's
is
a
my
little
baby
like, are we
India.
sure we're yes, my baby India.
My baby India. It's a gorgeous name.
It's
Love the
gorgeous, man.
spices.
And like,
Love the spices.
you didn't take enough.
Like,
Like,
Baby, it is ingrained
so
in
anyway,
British people to
Hemsworth,
just
he's an
take.
Australian.
yeah.
It makes sense that he named his
Well,
kid.
okay, I guess now that we're on topic,
Yeah.
what is one reality TV show that you would want to compete on?
I would love to compete on. Thank you so much. This has been my audition tape. Um,
Okay.
I I always struggle with whether I want to compete on a reality TV show or not.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, because this is my little story. This is my little story. So one of my drag guests who had been on TV before years ago, we had talked about it, and I was in very much in the early stages of like drag and producing and everything, and they imparted me with these words of advice that really like stuck with me. And they were like, you should only audition for a drag competition show, doesn't matter which one, if you are ready to share your art with the world.
Mhm.
And if you know how to sew.
And right. Um, and that's something that really, really stuck with me because I
Yeah,
just was like, oh, like that's something I feel like we don't really think of,
yeah.
Yeah.
especially as drag
Hmm.
artists,
Yeah.
being like I'm already sharing so much with everyone,
Oh
both like
yeah.
Yeah.
And
at the
some of these
bars.
queens are 20 years old, done it for
Oh,
3 years, and every
oh.
year, including their first year, they said they've been applying to be on the show. And it's like,
I want to see more queens over the age of 30, definitely over the age of 40. Like
yeah.
on Canada, last season, they had Jaylene Time and she was in her 50s. And like,
Yeah,
I want to see that shit.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that old people just don't do drag anymore.
right. No, it's very because of how
Right.
homogenized
Hmm.
Yes.
certain facets of drag have become.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are now only seeing one type of drag performer.
Sure
And I'm
are.
not saying that it's bad because they are
No.
all very good at what
Hmm.
they do.
Yes.
The issue is we are moving the spotlight away from everyone
Yes.
and just directing it
Yeah.
at one
Mhm.
type of person.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can tell in like the talent show competitions on said show that it's slowly devolved into just lip syncing.
Yeah,
I
you mentioned
And
that in your last podcast.
yeah,
it's a chore. I'm at the point where it's a ch a chore to watch the show.
yeah,
And if I didn't have friends to talk shit about it with, like obviously there's always a few queens that are
uh,
standouts that I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. I love that.
yeah,
But like I'm talking like the production,
Yeah,
all of that is like it feels like a chore to get through at
yeah.
this point.
I
Like,
actually I haven't watched it in years.
yeah, I can yeah, I
That's
have
Is that why you did so well? Because I picked all the queens out from like seasons 1 to 6 for the
okay,
game.
not too much. Not too much. No, I think I did. I think I stopped
Oh, production, production, where are you?
around.
Hold on. Production
There we go.
will be right back. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Not
good.
too much. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
did stop. I I did kind of stop by around
Mhm.
seasons 9 or season 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the last winner that I saw crowned was Evie Oddly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I ended up
I met Evie
watching.
Oddly.
I love that. I hear they're a great fucking
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last season that I watched was I it might have been 13 because Candy
Mm.
Muse
Mm.
and Simone were on there,
Yep.
Okay.
and I've been I've I've been
Yeah.
following
Yeah.
Simone since literally 2010
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Candy Muse probably around the same time
Yeah.
also. Like
Wow.
I
I
met
have
Candy Muse
such a
too.
huge fan of
Oh.
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were all at the same after party at Hush in New York City.
Ah, I love
Yeah.
that.
For
I actually got to
Louisville.
perform alongside Candy Muse. That's one of my
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay.
I literally so here's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't get starstruck. I really don't.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
a person
Yeah.
like a celebrity is a person.
Yeah.
There's only two times that I have been like starstruck meeting someone that I'm just like, "Oh." And one of them was meeting Candy Muse.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just was like, I felt bad because she was like, it was like the tail end of whatever tour she was doing. And she just was like, girl, I'm here about the business. Like, I'm here to perform and leave. And I just was like, can I just please get a big picture? I was like, can I please just get a picture? I was like, I'm such a big fan. Like, just, I was like, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me do a little dance on stage.
Hmm. So the year is 2035. Typhoid still performing? What are your future goals?
So
Anything big planned for the future?
if society makes it to 2035, if we don't run
Exactly.
out of
Yeah.
drinking water, uh,
Mhm.
if we don't get bombed to oblivion, and if gay people still exist in
We'll be in the camps,
2035,
bitch.
right? Um,
Yeah.
I I've always sort of had this plan with drag that I would probably perform for about 10-ish years
Mhm.
and then really just continue focusing on producing.
Yeah.
Um, Drag has made me a very, very organized person.
Mm.
Like I was not
Mhm.
this organized with my time, with money, with people.
Yeah.
And um I've really learned that about like myself through drag and through producing events. And like I said, if we're still around by then, I would love to just take a back seat, have like a full production company, like a
Mm.
little bigger than what I'm doing now, and maybe have like a little show bar, you know, like a
Ooh.
little venue. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
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 Um, because one of the things like that I've always emphasized with my producing is that everyone gets paid.
Hmm.
Like if there's a lot of people who have been able to make a job and a career out of drag, and I want to continue to help foster that, not only for myself because I've been incredibly um what's the word I'm looking for? I've been incredibly thankful for
Mm,
everything that drag has given me, uh, both creatively, financially, emotionally. And I want to continue fostering that not only for myself, but also for other people. Because, like I said, drag is a
mhm,
pinnacle, it is a key
Mm-hmm.
art form for queer art.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to keep it going. There's
Yeah.
such a
yeah.
long
Yeah.
history of drag and queer culture that is so intertwined that got to keep it going. Got to keep
Yeah,
it moving.
the history of drag really is fascinating.
Yeah.
That it's been such an integral part for forever.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's been a part of like
As
human
long as we've
culture.
been here.
Exactly. It's been
Yeah.
such a part of like human culture and then also
Mhm.
just queer culture as a whole.
Yeah.
Um, very generous person, very kind. He made the comment to me that that really stuck 5 years later.
Wow.
Um, he said that drag queens are like the don't think we can say that,
No.
but I get what you mean. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to find a better way to word it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It might not be today, but eventually I will.
Yeah. Because the sentiment,
It's
like,
like, oh, I get it, but also, like, not to be the friend that's too woke, but maybe we shouldn't say that.
maybe, definitely not.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that's something that stuck with me because I'm just like, yeah, no, I get the sentiment, but
But, however,
anyways, moving along.
Do you have any questions, Megan?
Mm, my goodness. I hate being put on, I not
Yeah.
I hate being put on, I just my brain goes blank. I
Mm,
don't know if it's one of those neurodivergent
mm,
things, but if someone were to
yeah.
ask me something,
Right.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I just
I mean, how many hours have you spent on the new Pokemon game, I guess?
Okay,
oh
I've already got 15 hours logged.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't.
You've got me beat. I have like 9 or 8.
I I've
But
spent most of the time just running
mhm.
around
Who
and
did you pick as your starter?
so legally I am required to say that I picked Chikorita. Um
Same. The
listen,
gays love the Chikorita.
oh
Yeah.
I always my thing with Pokemon is I'll always pick the water
Hmm.
starter. I've
Yeah.
always picked the water starter. There is something about the Gen 2 starters, like Totodile's cute, but
Hmm.
Totodile is for boys, and that's
Yeah.
okay. And Chikorita is for the girlies.
Well, it's
So
that sassy little leaf on her head. Like,
exactly. And she's got a little necklace. Like it's
yeah,
very, very sleigh, very boots, very tea.
yeah.
mhm.
Um, but I ditched her as soon as I found a Cleffa because I was like, I want a Clefairy. My run should be
Mm.
Okay,
focused
word.
around the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Clefairy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Love
I
that.
love
So
that.
legally,
Um,
I'm required to say Chikorita, but emotionally, my
However,
starter was Clefairy.
I thought of a question.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so running it back to the food, so you
Thank
spoke
you.
to my heart when you
Okay.
said that. What's like a dish that you like to make when you're not really feeling it, but you still want something that tastes like a good home cooked? You know what I mean? That's like it's like I just want to do the minimal effort, but I also want to eat something delicious.
Um, chicken tikka masala.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Because I will literally just like chop up the chicken,
Yep.
throw it in the sauce, let it simmer, put on the rice, and then I'm just like, okay, let me step away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
and that's cooking, baby.
I love that. I recently made carnitas for the first time. Well, like
Oh,
a American Test Kitchen version of carnitas because with
right.
the original carnitas you deep fry or you
Yeah.
fry the whole
Hmm.
anyway.
Yeah.
But I let it sit in the Dutch oven for a couple of hours, then
Mm,
just pulled it out, was able to
mm.
tear it up and reduce that. So it was so easy, so perfect.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to start incorporating this like weekly just because it was too
Yeah.
perfect. It
Yeah.
minimal effort, max deliciousness. I was sold.
I have this
Well,
recipe
yeah.
for pulled pork that uses root
Ooh.
beer. So it literally like cooks in root beer for like
Ooh,
8 hours, and it is like so good,
sounds
so
We're gonna
good.
have to have you two on like a cooking episode or
that would
Oh
be
my
something.
God,
so
literally.
fun.
Oh
I
my
would love
God.
that.
In the kitchen with Typhoid. Baby,
But
wash your hands. Dig in your butt, twin.
Yeah, Mary, we're gonna get you some gloves.
There you go. I am legally required to wear gloves this entire episode. Thank you.
so that is all of the questions I had for you today. What is your social media? Where
Yes.
can people find you?
Hmm.
What events do you have coming up for the Bus Bus Nation?
We're still
We're
workshopping.
we're uh we're workshopping the fan base name.
Workshop, yeah. No,
You
and
know,
you know what?
but
We're
you know
definitely
what?
going to clock in some hours in the workshop.
Yeah.
Bus Bus Nation's fun though. Like,
One for you.
Oh my God. Um, all right. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at typhoid.maryx
oh no.
This is awful.
at dot Mary
No,
XX.
we lost you
And it cut
again.
out.
Bully. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, hold on.
take two.
I'm gonna restart. Ready? Is
Yeah.
that my camera? Great. You can find me all across social media at typhoid.maryxx. That's right. You can find me all over the interwebs at typhoid.maryxx. Um, I really, really love October and I have a lot of things planned. October is my second busiest month, right next to Pride season. Um, and I've got so much happening, especially in the next couple of weeks. I've got Drag Me to Ninepin, which is the monthly show at Ninepin every fourth Thursday. And this month we are doing Snatch Game. So,
Ooh.
right, if you're familiar with the
Okay.
show that I legally cannot say on this podcast, come join some local drag artists do their best celebrity impersonations, spooky edition. um then you can catch me at bingo at Bard and Baker. Oh my God, I also forgot to mention that I have about 3 monthly-ish gigs, always at Ninepin and always at Bard and Baker. So Ninepin every second Tuesday, you can catch me doing trivia, which is a lot of fun because I'm a little dyslexic. Um, so like, and I also also cannot pronounce some of the very hard questions that they give me. Thank you. And then you can also catch me every, I'm sorry, like I said, fourth Thursday at Ninepin for Drag Me to Ninepin, which is a rotating drag show with a different theme every month. Like I said, we're doing Snatch Game this month. Next month, I believe we're just doing like a little blackout Wednesday party because it'll be the Wednesday actually before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yep, yep,
Um,
Okay.
yep.
but we've done some really fun stuff in the past. We've done Hot Ones Live. We have done a spelling bee. We have done like so much. Maybe one day we'll do a live recording of Wave Your Flag. You never
Yes.
know.
Wow, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Drag Me to
Right.
Ninepin, baby. That's where you want to be every fourth
yeah.
Thursday of the month. I also co-produce shows at Bard and Baker with my co-hostess Noelle Diamond. We do brunches once a month there. Currently, we are doing Dungeons and Drag Queens for the next 3 months. And this month, actually, we are also doing a Hollow Queen brunch on October 26th. But if you want to check out Bard and Baker before then, on October 24th, we will be doing bingo. That's right, baby. Drag and bingo. So if you're a little old and a little young and you want to mix the two things together, baby, get there before all the prizes run out. Right, exactly. That took you out. This is me on 4 hours of sleep. Their party ran late, all right?
I
And
love
And
that.
you you also have a Halloween event on Halloween,
I
correct? Yeah.
do. So, um, I am doing the 5th annual Halloween show at 9 Pin. This is the 5th year that we have done it. It
Mm-hmm.
is called Brouhaha because, baby, you are going to be brewing and ha-haing at all these performers. I am joined with Stella Progress and Psoriasis, a previous guest on this
Ooh,
Ooh.
podcast.
yes.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did my research. Um, I did my research, and that's why I'm drinking some sponsor us water.
We want to thank the one and only legendary
We sure
icon,
do.
legend of legends,
An
Typhoid
absolute
Mary, for
heavyweight.
joining us today
Yeah.
for this episode.
Yes.
She was great, y'all,
Mhm.
and follow her on Instagram, go to her events. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
have
love
a
Yes,
that.
thank you so
yeah.
much for having me. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. I love being on a podcast and being able to like talk my shit for a little bit. But yes, please make sure you follow Wave Your Flag podcast. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow our wonderful guests. Um, that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm
Yeah.
done.
All right.
Thank you
Have
so
a great week,
much.
y'all. See you
Yeah.
next Monday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Guys, it really breaks my heart to say this, but Sponsor Us Water has declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy and will no longer be sponsoring us. We do have exciting news on who is replacing them next week on an all-new episode featuring Soraya Sis. Thank you, and stay tuned. All right, Bus Nation, some very important news. Elections are coming up. Two very important ones in the U of S of A. In California, if you are listening, vote yes on Prop 50 to make sure we do not lose Congress forever. And if you are in New York City, then you better vote for Zoran Mamdani. And you better say his name right, Cuomo.
I would like to add the reminder that your local elections are just as important, if not more important.
They're probably more important because
Yeah.
I believe, like,
So those
in
are-
some ways, that's how this takeover has happened because we have seats that we just let go unopposed.
So I'm living in an area right now that is very predominantly Republican, even though there's a lot of people that are not Republican.
Yeah.
And they have had an issue with finding someone to go against the town supervisor for years. And now what they're doing is instead of running a candidate and like sort of using all that money because this guy is always going to win this seat, they're starting a movement to write in someone else. So I will be writing in this other candidate's name because the guy's running unopposed, but local elections are important, people. Please, if you're registered, get your butt out.
So make sure you get out and vote. Let me check the date for y'all to make sure you get it right. Although early voting is open in California, I believe. So make sure you look into that. Election day is November 4th of this year, next year, and every year in between. So check your local precinct. Google your information. Yeah, it is. And if you don't have the day off, look up alternatives of how you can get out and vote. If you show up before polls closed, you are entitled to vote. It is your right, and do not leave that line no matter what they tell you.